What up, world? It's your girl, Casey the Connect. Who's Styling Who starts now. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. Mamante Mondays. Hold on one second. My phone is going crazy. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. Straight off the plane from ATL. Dope weekend in ATL. Big shout out to Madison Kelly. First radio interview in the A. As soon as I got off the plane the next day, I stopped at 101TKO.FM, Atlanta's own. Thank you guys for having me. Thank you, Madison, for having me on Stiletto Bosses. Amazing show. Wednesdays, check her out. That's Madison Kelly. Out of the A, she goes by the name of her show is Stiletto Bosses. I came there with the brand Sol D Sporty. That means dirty money. They flew me out. We went out for the B.E.T Awards to get product placement hits and just do brand awareness. When I say I had the streets flooded with Sol D Sporty, you got to look at my Instagram. You got to go back to my Instagram and check. Big shout out to Jada. Thank you for all my digital content and Black Aliens. Thank you for following me around this weekend and really showing me what it's like to have a camera crew. Who's Styling Who live will be on my Who's Styling Who channel on YouTube. Follow, like, comment, and share. And make sure you check it out. I'm going to give you a sneak peek of what went down at the B.E.T Hip Hop Awards. Have to take a deep breath, grab my notes, because I am just in a disarray. The BET Hip Hop Awards will air October 4th on BET. I was there in attendance, and this is the best I could give you. Hosted by Fat Joe. Was it a Mamante? It was a Mamante because KC was in the building. That's one, so we're going to just be happy for that, Mamante. Big shout out to Chloe. Big shout out to Mercedes Funderbilk, all the way my connects at BET, and Chuck. Thank you. So I attended the BET Awards, and like most people, we're excited to be there, see who's going to be in the building. Unfortunately, I was a little disappointed because I didn't see a lot of hip-hop artists in the building. So that leaves me for my question. What happened to the artists coming out to the BET Awards? The ladies did their thing. One of the ladies that definitely had the whole room, all eyes on her, was BX's own Miss Ice Spice. You feeling me? No, she was feeling everybody because everybody was feeling her. And this guy, shout out to Chaz, who I was sitting directly next to, he went viral this weekend by saying, "Hey, I'm your munch." And that guy is Chaz, and she laughed and smiled, and he went viral. So that was the Mamante, really, because I was sitting next to him. So then I had to jump on all the pages like, I was sitting next to him, because that's how you get traction. You got to follow the people that go viral. So big shout out to him. Big shout out to Noriega, Havoc, Little Kim, Remy. Those were my favorites. There was a loud tribute. I don't want to give it all away because then BET will probably ban me. You guys actually watched my show before the 4th. So I will just give you some sneak peeks of what to look out for. Best New Artist. Who do you think won out of Fabio, Gorilla, Doechii? Just to name a few. I really want Doechii to win. I really like her. She has that song, I'm a bitch, So I like her. So big shout out to her. Big shout out to Gorilla. She definitely had a good night at the BET Awards. Everybody knows that song. So she definitely was one to, I would say that was a fan favorite. Big shout out to G Herbo was in the building. A big shout out to A.B. Butler and Peter Guns. I'm giving Best Dress Award to Peter Guns because he had on a suit. Bishop Whitehead was in the building, Gucci down. Miami's own. It was a Miami's fest because Trina got honored. So big shout out to Trina for getting her flowers while she's alive to see them. I'm not going to go in too much because I want you guys to actually watch it and then we could come back and talk about it. If you see me, tag me. Big shout out to Mitch March, one of the producers, while I was out and about after the awards. He made sure to let me know. He said, I saw you and I appreciate your love for hip hop. So I hope you will see me on the B.E.T Awards, Hip Hop Awards, in the crowd, especially when that Loud tribute came out, and have it came out in that Louis down with the Louis moto jacket with the Louis hat to match. You go, Havoc. Who's styling who? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into me. A super duper duper shout out to Shampoo of YNVS. Ran into him, and what he does best, just like me, he put me in the room with Nori, Cormega, Capone, Royal Flush, and I laced them all with Soul D Sporty, a.k.a. Dirty Money. So thank you for that, Mamante Shampoo. Then we went to Queens, the Queen's Day, because of Capone. So big shout out to everybody that was in the A for Queen's Day. Super shout out to Miss Penny of Black Girls Talk. She linked me with this event with the Media Girls Network. I got to meet B. Simone, took a picture with her, connected with her, and actually got some lip gloss from her event from B. Simone Beauty. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into Who's Styling Who. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I'm going to kick it off with my first guest who already laced me. He's no stranger to the Who's Styling Who show, but he's new to S.STREET Media. So welcome to the Who's Styling Who show. Introduce yourself and tell them the brand.
Mr. Move Over Apparel.
Move over, the game's shut down.
Move with us or move over, you already know.
Sorry, thank you. Welcome to the Who's Styling Who show.
Thank you for having me, as always, you know.
Now we're going to be a part of my Who's Branding too. So I want to give you the invite. We're going to reschedule and do that. So tell me about this shirt that you're launching for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah, this is the third year in a row that I'm doing something special for breast cancer awareness. You know, I'm quite sure everybody's been affected somewhere down the line by this disease. Like, and it's like I just kept saying to myself, it's like either we get killed these days or we die from some form of cancer. Like, so we really need to put some more emphasis on this, you know?
Well, tell us about the shirt and where they could find it, because you laced me one with this amazing hoodie. So I have options, the Scully, yes, that I took right off his head. So sorry that he has a do-rag on, but I stole it. I had to have it. It was pink. Okay. Thank you. So how much do these hoodies go for?
I sell a hoodie for $50.
Mm-hmm.
The long sleeve tee is $40, and the regular tee is $30.
30, 40, and 50.
Easy money. So you ain't even gotta think about it. The jacket I just came up with today.
Oh my
right?
God, it looks like a print on print. That is one of one, because I was going to take the jacket, but I didn't want him to go outside. It's raining outside and be freezing. So how much is that jacket, the exclusive piece?
$75.
$75.
You can find me Move Over Apparel on Instagram. That's the best way to find me. But I'm also on Facebook. Move Over Designs on Facebook.
Okay, Move Over Designs. Now, you've been in business for how long now?
Oh, man.
Official business where you could say,
facts.
I finally made it. I'm making money.
Facts, because I graduated in 2011 and I started my magazine. That's the first thing I started was the magazine. So I've been doing the magazine since 2011. The apparel, I started in 2017.
Oh, okay. How was the pandemic for you? Did it help your business or hurt you?
I mean, it hurt everybody in a way, but I didn't suffer. Let's say that. Let's say that.
What I like about Move Over Apparel is that it's always had a message. What is the real meaning behind Move Over Apparel?
Well, when I started, right, because
it
changes, yes. Like it changes. It started with the game being watered down and them needing to move over for the new wave, which, as you can see, happened. Mm-hmm. It's a whole new wave of music and style of dress and everything. Now, it's all about bringing some positivity because everything going on now is crazy. We need to stop all of this madness, get them to move over now, and get things back in order.
Well, who's styling? Who was telling you to move over because the queen is back in town and it's time for. Oh, I don't even have my crown. I gotta go get my crown. Put my crown on and move over. I love this brand. You have given me so many pieces throughout the years. Anytime I call you, you're always on deck. But I really wanted to feature you and put a spotlight on Move Over because you are one of the few brands. I know a lot of brands put out breast cancer awareness products, but I love how you be on it and you dedicate, this time of the month and year to really focus on breast cancer awareness. How did it affect your family?
My grandmother actually.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yes. And I want to say too, right? October 16th, right? I want to put this out there. If you're free, if you're not doing anything, October 16th, I'm going to be in Central Park. I'm trying to get some people to meet up in Central Park to do the walk.
Okay, I will. If I'm in town, October 16th, meet us, Move Over Apparel at Central Park. What time?
8:00 a.m.
8:00 a.m. Now, you came here with this.
Yes, my son right here.
Hey, son, he knew I had to put him on. He came in, child, the youth, the young'uns, had me break my neck. I forgot there was fly dudes in New York City for a second. Could have been anywhere in the world, but thank you for coming to the Who Stylin' Who show. We want to shout him out. What's his name?
Yes, Alshon. He actually does great music.
I was about to say, does he do music? Yes. We're going to offer you and extend this invite when you're ready to come on to promote your music. But tonight it's all about Move Over Apparel. I also would like to extend the invite. We do a whole bunch of shows here at S.STREET Media. We're always doing an event. Our next event is, I think, Saturday, but we also have the algorithm event coming up in October. We're still looking for performers, so I would like to extend that invite to you, and then you definitely can come up here and tell me all about your performances, and we have something to talk about. Send me your music as well. I'll play it.
I mean, we got some fire together. You got to hear.
Father and son?
Yes.
Okay, well, you're going to have to. You didn't tell me that, so I didn't even know that you did music. We'll save that I'll do a world premiere. Yes. When you bring him back, we'll debut the Father and Son song. What is the name of the record?
Day One.
Who's Stylin' Who? Well, we're here, and I want to thank you for coming and bringing this product. Is there anything I didn't talk about that you want the world to know?
I just want to give some shout outs.
Give as many shout outs as you want to.
Yeah. Other than that, Move Over Apparel. Like I'm coming hard. I'm not stopping. Or also Move Over Designs, like I create logos. I do all of that.
I need a new Who Stylin' Who logo. Come on.
Yeah, holla at me.
Let's do a collaboration. You see those chairs? Yes. I'm looking for the Who Stylin' Who seat covers to make. So this is the logo, but I'm looking for just a whole bunch of different Who Stylin' Who logos to showcase all the different designers that I work with. So I want it to be like Who Stylin' Who, but like different logos of Who Stylin' Who.
Nice. So, I have somebody for you.
Okay, bring them up.
I have somebody for you. Royal Finesse Customs.
Royal Finesse Customs. I'm looking for my logo. Who else do you want to shout out?
No, not even logo wise. I'm gonna do your logo.
Oh, sorry. He's doing my logo, but shout out to you.
That's me.
Sorry.
She's
I'm
a designer.
3 and 4 today.
Well, she's a designer, great designer that I must introduce you to.
Please come up, beautiful. Welcome to the Who Stylin' Who show. We're all about brand building and bringing brands together. Anybody else you want to shout out?
Yeah, I want to shout out. I want to say rest in peace to my boy Tommy Bailey. He just got killed on the L train the other day at Atlantic Avenue. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Too much senseless killing. Yeah. I apologize. I'm so sorry. Here at the Who Stylin' Who show, we send our condolences. I apologize that this is another senseless act of violence here.
Yeah, this world we living in right now is crazy.
Too much. It's really too much, and we got to stop killing our own. Anyone else? Tonight's show is dedicated to Tommy.
Well, but I want to shout out you.
Oh, thank you. You always know how to make me smile. What sign are you?
Sagittarius.
Right. Your birthday's coming up soon, right?
December 2nd.
December 2nd. I got to make sure we have you back up and do something for you. So we shouted out people. We're promoting the sweatshirt. It comes in colors white, and then does the hoodie come in black as well?
Yes.
Give me a quick Superman, and it comes in black and pink. That black and pink is hard. Oh, and sweat. Oh, it's the sweats.
A little secret right there.
Cure cancer.
The little secret right
Making
there.
me look places I don't want to look, but okay, no problem.
I mean, you could look.
We could have been anywhere in the world, but we're looking down at the cure cancer. Stand up one more time and show that it's okay, men, to wear pink. Yes, men look good in pink. And here, let me find out. I may have a fixation for pink sweatpants. Move Over Apparel. It is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We are celebrating the whole month. If you are a brand and you have breast cancer awareness merch, send it to the Who Style and Who Show, and it can get featured here on S.STREET Media.
And there's no place better. Y'all better know that.
Are you doing anything more with the magazine, or is it relaunching?
Yes, but right now, like, you know, like, I'm a man of so many talents, I'm not even going to lie. And until I build the right team around me, it's hard for me to put my focus on so many things. So it's like I go quarterly.
Oh, tonight's you hit a chord with the lovely producer, Mathematics. People don't really understand team is tell everyone about me, but it takes a team, a village to help people. You cannot continuously put all the stress on one person. The person who is the brains can't be the worker as well, especially when he or she is the foundation on giving people, you know, the place and stuff to actually build. I think if we all stood together as a unit and just everybody doesn't have to be a boss. You could be the thinker. You could be, you know, the builder. Everybody, I think, sometimes doesn't want to work with each other. They want to just be the boss. Trust me, bosses would like other people to be bosses because they could put other, the word I'm looking for, they could put other, I'm having a brain freeze. Other things on the person. Like, you can't be everything. So when people ask you to do something or help, a lot of people actually don't even want to ask people for help. So if you are part of this person's team and they ask you for that and put that responsibility on you, never fumble, because it's just a trickling effect. So when something doesn't go as planned, we're all working together. So just be able to help. Go call that person that you know is always available for you 24/7, always making sure your show's good, you're promoting you. And that goes in all spectrums of business. I've learned that, you know, I really get bothered with people because of promotion. And I've had fallen outs about it. And the reason why I really feel like I go so hard is because this is my brand, Who Style and Who. And why I'm on S.STREET Media is because we're like-minded people. I'm at this podcast because it's not even a podcast place. It is a media. It's media. So all media, all around. So it's not just about promoting me. We do events. So if you are looking for a good place to like do your show, or if you're an artist and you're looking for promotions, S.STREET Media is the place. Hit up Style by Poverty, DM, and let them, you know, work their rates. But, you know, if I promote you, they official. And I want to thank everybody at S.STREET Media that reposts my stuff. We are a family here at S.STREET Media. There's tons of shows, and one thing we all do is promote each other. So I want to give a shout out to everybody that's on S.STREET Media team. Tell everyone about me. So go on the YouTube channel of S.STREET Media, click videos, and watch all the shows on S.STREET Media. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who Style and Who Show. I want to thank you for coming up. Is there anything I didn't say before you leave that you want the people to know?
Yes, I just want the world to move with us or move over. That's it.
Move over. If you're a hater, move over. If you're not supporting each other, move over. Move over and let the people who really want to work, who really are down to get with people, who are like-minded, who understand business and is here to work. If you don't want to work, the industry's not for you. You're going to have good days. You're going to have bad days.
I wish I could talk like her, I swear.
You are talking because that's what your brand is about. Move over. Move over if you're a hater and you don't want to see the next brand win. Learn from them. Don't hate. Just follow them. Follow the blueprint. You don't even have to tell them you're following it. But at least like, comment, share, because that's free. Support, like you support all these other brands. Support Move Over. Not only Move Over Apparel, but Move Over Designs. If you're looking for a logo, if you're looking for anything, he's a man of many traits. He does it all. Can't wait to hear the music.
Oh my God.
Who's Styling Who on every platform. Follow KHALIAH Clark, celebrity fashion stylist, award-winning celebrity fashion stylist. Like, comment, share. Who's Styling Who? I want to thank you, Move Over Apparel, for coming up.
I want to thank you too.
I want to thank you for my treats, my hoodie. We're gonna take some pictures.
I've never seen you without having something for you.
I know. Follow this man and move over any man that doesn't come to the Who Stylin' Who show with treats. I love this man. I love him so much that I'm gonna stop saying I love him because he most likely probably is with somebody, and I don't want him to get in trouble when this goes up.
Should we go on the record or off all night?
I don't know, because you know when they see me, hey, why was that girl with the freckles all in your face? Talking about gray sweatpants. I don't like her. So I'm sorry to all the ladies. This is just one half of the crazy KHALIAH Clark. This is my TV personality. Off air, I'm equally more crazier. And I'm Mrs. Steal Your Boyfriend. No, I'm just joking. Totally joking. But make sure you send them gray sweatpants DMs. It's the season, baby. And I love them. And I love you. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into the Who Stylin' Who show. Mav's going to play a record. Yeah. We're playing whatever you want in the S.STREET Media playlist. Artists, if you would like your records played on the Who Stylin' Who show, I'm looking for DJs to give me my Who Stylin' Who playlist. Artists, send me those records or DM it to S.STREET Media. Put in quotations, this is for Casey of Who Stylin' Who to be featured. All submissions to the Who Stylin' Who show. You can email whostylinwho@gmail.com. Follow, like, share. I want to thank everyone that's been following Who Stylin' Who. I just want to let everybody know I am deleting my Instagram page. Everything is going on archive. I am rebranding, so please do not be offended if you do not see yourself on the Who Stylin' Who page. I'm trying to get my Who Styling page active, but right now on my personal KHALIAH Clark, we're turning it into Who Stylin' Who. So it's just going to be Who Stylin' Who content, reels, and clips of my show. If you would like to be featured on the Who Stylin' Who show, please let me know. Thank you again, Move Over Apparel, for coming up, and let the people know where they can find you one more time.
Find me on Instagram, Move Over Apparel, Move Over Designs, and on Facebook, Move Over Designs.
Is there a website that they want to go?
It's not.
It's
not
on
up right now.
Okay,
exactly.
cool.
So just contact me. The best way is contact me through Instagram, Move Over Apparel. I do follow back, and I do answer promptly.
He does. And I just want to let everybody know that Move Over Apparel will be featured all month for breast cancer awareness here on the Who Stylin' Who show. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
MC about to go hard. Hold up for a second, I'll be right there. I told you I was coming, I was quite clear. Caught me in a drift when I'm doing my thing. Let me put this dick in you to make you sing. Gotta ease back, let me get some room space. Not all the time I wanna be in your face. At least a day or two, we gon' need a break before it comes too close for a whole earthquake. Let's chill for a second before we make a mistake. Either replace it or get misplaced. Sound like I never should've dealt with this in the first place. Gotta man up, hold it down for whatever it takes. Baby, wait a minute, let me get this straight. Tryna leave me for a nigga who about his cake. Looking in the mirror and you see my face. Gotta stay awake. So do you love me like the way I'm in love with you? And do you want me like the way I want you? Coming from nothing, babe, I need something. Even if your time doesn't mean nothing. We've been through a lot, so now it's time to settle down. It's deeper than love this time around. Can't stand it, but I love the way you act. You're crazy for me, girl, I live with that. Thick waist, pretty face, I can live with that. The type of woman that's a go-getter, make it happen. All the niggas tell they homies that I gotta have it. Never the type that want something niggas used to have. If I want something special, I don't really need to brag. Put my trophy on the chop shop, hanging like a plaque. Rather leave me for a nigga who about his cake. I respect the game, you can see it in my face. Looking in the mirror, I'm seeing your pain. Your feeling of happiness is making me drain. Do you love me like the way I'm in love with you? And do you want me like the way I want you? Coming from nothing, babe, I need something. Even if your time doesn't mean nothing. We've been through a lot, now it's time to settle down. It's deeper than love this time around. Repetitions, fights, and angry love. Can we just settle this once for all? Don't mean to be pretentious, to subdue to you, cause you all I need, and that's the truth. Lonely girl, pretty sweet thing. Your beauty and mindset is what I sustain. Now you acting like you never ever met me. Gotta make it up to you by any means. Baby, wait a minute, let me get this straight. Tryna leave me for a nigga who about his cake. Looking in the mirror, you see my face. Gotta stay awake. So do you love me like the way I'm in love with you? And do you want me like the way I want you? Coming from nothing, babe, I need something. Even if your time doesn't mean nothing. We've been through a lot, now it's time to settle down. It's deeper than love this time around.
Talk to me.
Don't leave me alone no more. I don't want you to go. You know that.
Othello on the beat.
We done had the ups and downs, in and the outs. I'm nothing what you seen or what you heard about. And most of the times I've been talked about. Baby, I can change, I can really show you how. To ease the pain, I be blowing loud. I blow my mama crib, I done made her proud. I have to be a man just to teach a child to live in the forest and not in the wild. But I'm missing one thing, that's a half of me. 1 + 2, baby, E = 3. We hold each other like it's 32 degrees. You love the way I kiss your feet. And we be getting crazy under these sheets. You love it when I lick you head to feet. You love it when I tell you this is my pussy. Don't leave me alone, baby girl, listen to me. We can live good, we can have our fortune. You be talking deeper like you talking like abortion. To give you my heart, I have to be cautious. I'll be kissing that pussy in the morning. I'll be writing this song to tell you how I feel. I won't leave you in the dark just to know the deal. I want you to take it steady, but you still standing still. Let's clean up that mess that we both spilled. I love you, no lie, but we gotta take our time. Baby, don't leave me alone. Baby, don't leave me alone. Come and be a part of me. Let me give you what you need, but don't leave me alone. Baby, don't leave me alone. I'm not trying to be funny about it. If you tryna leave me, girl, I doubt it. If another girl was here, you would feel sour. I work hard for your time, clocking in the hours. You got me feeling funny with the butterflies. It multiplies when I look into your eyes. I feel bad how I treat you, that's no lie. I can't hold it, cause I'm gonna cry. Please forgive me for the bullshit I didn't cause. Always have respected all your flaws. You been my heart like you was yours. Can't wipe away the tears with a cloth. Now I think about it after you gone. Even when I'm right and I know I'm wrong. You were the reason why I write this song. Cause I don't want you to leave me alone. I love you, no lie, but we gotta take our time. Baby, don't leave me alone. Baby, don't leave me alone. Come and be a part of me. Let me give you what you need, but don't leave me alone. Baby, don't leave me alone. Baby, please come back to me. Baby, please come back to me.
Othello on the beat.
Cause you the one I really need. Cause you
Who's Styling Who? We are back. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. She is no stranger of the Who Style and Who show. Her brand is called Devander. I actually featured her brand. First, I met her through Sunny Day Kids Fashion Week. So let me give a big shout out to Latish Roach and Sunny Day. Sunny Day Kids Fashion. Follow them, like, comment, share, subscribe. If you're looking to be a model, Sunny Day Kids is the place for you. Big shout out to Sunny Day. Big shout out to Latish Roach and everyone that is tuned into the Who Style and Who show. Devander actually just showed over the summer with me for Summer Sizzle BVI, and I'm really excited to have her. She always supports me. She also showed for me in Summer Sizzle BVI one year when I couldn't make it, and she held me down. She was my styling assistant and featured her brand as well. Big shout out to Terry Donovan and everybody who is a part of Summer Sizzle BVI. Welcome to the Who Styling Who show.
Hi.
Introduce yourself. What is your name?
Well, my name is Lynette, and I'm the owner of Devander.
Devander is based out of where?
Brooklyn.
And you are a unisex brand, correct?
Yes.
And how long have you been in business?
For about 8 years.
Nice. So you do kids, but are you transitioning? Because I see you came with a whole bunch of different pieces looking like the brand is going in a whole different direction. Did I get an exclusive tonight?
Well, I will say yes and no.
Okay, because you're go ahead,
Yeah, because everything is unisex. I don't make anything. Everything's like individual.
Okay.
So when I create off of maybe ideas I see, colors, a film. So I go off of that. Now, depending on the male, you may want to wear whatever. So you have a choice. As a female, I go into the men's section first. I love men's t-shirts. So this is a men's sweater right here.
Right.
I adore that. So
you got to Jill Scott the mic. You have to love the mic, love it in your mouth, pause, and close enough to where it doesn't hit you and knock you out, but so you project.
got you.
Don't be afraid. We love the mic.
Got
My
you.
mic sounds nice. Check one.
Got you.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead. So tell us more.
So it's a unisex. So as females too, everybody loves a hoodie. Everybody loves a hoodie.
Cello.
Why not?
So what's the highest size that you come in your?
I could go to a 4X. If
Ooh.
you need bigger,
Oh.
hoodie comes into about, I think, a 6X I found.
Really?
Yeah, so you have your options. If you want a custom hoodie, if you want it painted, you want an airbrush, brother, there's no design is something I can't do in my head because we could always recreate together.
Nice. So one of your signature pieces, I actually featured this saying in my show, when will
I matter.
I matter? What made you come up with that?
I actually didn't come up with it. These are words that were spoken by my son.
Oh, wow.
So actually about the age of, I'm going to say 8, I always have these conversations with him. We wake up early in the morning, so he had like 6 a.m. bus rides. So I would have these conversations with him because the school he went to was an hour away.
Oh, wow.
And it was a charter school. So we all know about charter school. Most of the teachers was not from New York, nor did they look like him. But they're teaching him about his history in some sorts, and they call themselves correcting him in nature, like getting him in order and say certain things like, it's good for you guys, especially to sit up straight. And he will always come home and tell me, and I had, conversations. And then he said he wants to be a football player, and I sort of said, yes, but you're black. Like, I want you to know, like, you still have to work harder, like the cut of your skin. You see the comments that are made. And he was just on his way to sleep and said, all right, I'm doing all of that, so when will I matter? I said, what?
Wow.
And it just threw me off. And I'm like, okay, as a single mother now, who do I bring him to? Another male to counterpart what I'm going to say to him. There's a lot of organizations, but there was nobody or any organization open to take him because you have a wait list or no phone call back. So I decided to, When Will I Matter, Devander will make the apparel. And then I started When Will I Matter, which is a youth group for males.
Oh, wow. Is there like any website or something that we can go to, or just everybody contact Devander if they're looking? Are you looking for any funding or?
Yes, that too. When Will I Matter is the website, straight out whenwillimatter.com. Funding, yes. I'm still in the process of building more things for the boys, but I have 2 gentlemen that actually left from Canarsie and moved to California, and I helped them figure out everything out there, job-wise, car, everything. My son, I help him and his friends, so I'm not against helping anyone.
Right.
On the website, I have a lot of programs because my son's school is with IBM, so I post all the programs and anything scholarship-wise for the kids or working with Apple. He worked with Apple through COVID, worked with Google. He had every Apple appliance, and the program was YDC, and they're in Brownsville.
Wow.
Super cool. Like, they got the grants for the kids, and I could put it out there, but I know parents sometimes don't understand what their kids want. So I still coach the kids and say, hey, you know, you can fill this out on your own. Let me know. Maybe filling out that application will allow your parents to see what you really want to do, and we could do it together. Like I did it with my son, whoever. I'm just, as a boy mom, a lot of males don't get your dope. A lot of males don't get, like, graffiti artists or whatever may have you. Like, even your street guy, your street pharmacist, he's a whole accountant. He can really do the numbers in the corner store, but nobody is telling you to initiate yourself, dress a little different. Even your hoodie could be fitted a little different with a pair of jeans and I say overcoat. Some people say trench. I'm old school overcoat. Or bomber, whatever it may be. It's just, I don't know. Males just don't get to me.
I always felt that way. That's why I wrote my book, Dictator. I felt like the book was to really put hindsight on men, because girls always say, oh, they're so difficult, but they're really not. If we really just talk to them. I always ask women, when was the last time you just said to your man, like, hey, baby, what do you need? Is there anything I could do for you today? Let me take you out. Let's go get pedicures together, and really just show a man how it feels to be catered to like we want them to be catered to. That's my biggest problem, and that's why I'm always having so much stress. I want you to love me better than I'm just
But
joking.
the man has to understand that that's for him, because he may not understand it. He may feel you gave it so many times before, but is that for me?
Interesting. I didn't even think of it
like
that
what
way.
special you doing now that's for me?
Well, let me
Like,
tell
you can say it, but it's like you still gotta make him believe it in some type of way. Like, I don't know.
Is that a Virgo thing or a Libra thing?
I don't know,
Guys,
girl,
call
I'm a
me
Gemini.
up.
I don't even follow. I don't even know.
I gotta
what
start
months
asking
is
that
like.
question with
Yeah,
guys. Like, what sign is it that feels?
As men, we feel like, why am I the special one?
Yeah, like, are you going to continue to keep doing it? And then, but then males also got to understand courtship. Like, we going to do whatever. If I feel I'm protected, not by your money, it's not even about that, oh, you walk on the opposite side of the street kind of thing. Your conversation would tell me I'm protected. Because your conversation is going to tell me you've been somewhere, you've done that, and you're going to talk with that high of yourself. Like, you're going to tell me by words, so I'm going to see, and hopefully you show it in little ways, and we be on the same side. Like, she has to trust you. That trust is
That's
big.
where it gets tricky for me. I don't trust
No,
nobody.
that's I said. I posted before. I was like, trust is a crazy word.
I know we try to get it. Well, tell me
Okay.
more about, you bought a whole
All right.
bunch of pieces. Let's
All
get
right,
through it.
so
Walk me through
you gonna
something.
walk through all of it, everything?
No,
you want
but tell me
to?
about 6
Okay,
or
so
7. What you? I know you bought
told
some
you.
dope, some
All right,
soap,
I'm gonna
dope
see
stuff.
which way I go first.
Let's talk.
So let me
This is
do-
present hour at the Who Style It Good show. Everybody
let me
knows
do
when you
one
come on the
thing
Who Style It
first.
show.
So this is the first bag. I told you I wanted to do something for meth.
Right.
Like, he was like my
Okay.
go-to. So my reason, first of all, let's go back.
Okay,
so
let's talk about it.
When you text me, you say, do you want to come on? I was like, no, it's dropping. But I
Right.
needed to say thank you.
Right.
Like, forget everything else, whatever subject matter. It's like hardcore thank you.
I love you. Don't make me cry. It's
Because
emotional
I'm
week
telling
for
you,
me.
I say KC name when I'm like working and do certain things, and they be like, oh yeah, I know what? She mad dope. Harlem, I was in Miami. Don't even ask me who I spoke to, but it's like people, like, if I'm working in that industry, like, yeah, she dope. But she look out for me. Like, she don't got to do this. She don't got to do this for nobody. But she always do. And I know in her heart, we have our conversations, and she know, like, those certain words she was saying, I'm like, no, but I got you. Don't worry about it. Because my word is solid, and she's solid. Always solid. I was like, yo, I'm going to drop it to you. And she was like, do you want me to give it to him, or do you want to ship it? I was like, no, it's better when it comes from you, because I believe when it comes from you, it's a different way of the handship. So,
Let's see. Let's.
all right, so here's the bag.
I love
The bag.
this.
Everything is hand painted. This is hand painted and drip
Oh
and drip
my
paint.
goodness. That is beyond fire.
Drip paint.
Let me see right here. Let me put it here
Hand paint,
to
drip
the
paint.
camera.
But
I don't know if you're going to get this, man.
Whoa, they're going to kick me all the way out, though.
Wait, I don't know if I'm going to give this to him. I'm just totally joking. This is so fire.
Hold on.
This is
I'm on time limit on my phone.
What happened? Who's styling who? Follow, like, comment, share. We have Devander in the building, and she just laced a special piece for Method Man. You know, here we love art, and we love.
All right.
Oh, she came with.
Yeah.
Hold on a second.
So this is yours first. It's all hand painted. It's a hoodie. It's a hoodie.
Oh my God.
Hand painted. The words that you always say. You said it
It's
on
a
Wendy.
Monte. I'm gonna cry. Like, I have not cried on my show. I literally just was talking with mathematics that I need to court for my show. Did I not just say this? And you put, is it stay in this? Do I keep it?
You can take it out because
No,
it's
it
hand painted,
stays in
so
here.
you can actually wear it, put it back in because it's paint. So you could, it's art. So I gave it to you as a canvas. And this is his.
Oh my God.
So it's a hoodie, but
so
it's
fun.
paint. How many times you gonna wear the hoodie more than once? So I was figuring out, like, how am I gonna give this to them? I was racking my brain, and I said, oh shoot, a shadow box. I thought sports. I don't know where it came from, but shadow box. So
I literally have to leave
everything
this
hand
out
painted
like
will be
this.
coming
Hold on
in
one
shadow
second.
boxes. So therefore,
Is this
don't
blocking?
wear it. You have it.
No? Can you take this from me? 'Cause I don't want to put it Who's styling who? This is the first time that I'm on air, and I'm really holding back tears because this is just too much for me. Move Over Apparel, Devander, they know what I love is gifts. If you really know me, you know the weight of my heart is give me a hoodie, give me a t-shirt, and I will wear it for eternity. But you went next level with the
You got a
canvas.
couple of other.
Is that
We'll
a
go through
bag?
it. Yeah, we'll go.
Here, give me this. I'll put this over here. Who's styling who? Like, comment, share. Devander, follow her on all social media networks. She just turned my whole set into a whole Wu-Tang Momante set.
We have the drip bag.
The drip bag. So this is, you said you collaborated with somebody. You were bringing him
So
a set.
yeah, no, he wasn't able to come, but the
Okay.
paintings is with my artist, because I don't draw. I'm more of a creative in the mind.
Okay.
His name is Jamel Carroll. You can
Shout
find
out to
him on
Jamel Carroll.
Facebook. These are just extra t-shirts.
That's so fire. I love the tiger. Is that a tiger or a lion?
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to
All right, yeah, word. Because let me not lie.
Go
when people get me.
Tigers!
Let me not lie when the people get me.
Oh my
So you always going to Mexico.
Yeah.
So you have your back out t-shirt.
This is what
Says
I'm
she going to Mexico.
wearing. This will be my sunrise in the morning shirt when I'm on the beach. You know, I love the beach. One with the sun. Thank you so much. I might have to
Don't kill
switch
me.
out to this to put this on with
Okay.
my boots. Oh my gosh,
And
what's
then
this?
you have, because I'm making Devander going into like a kind of more of a lifestyle, because young men don't know different watches you're supposed to have, different wallets, where what side you're supposed to wear your wallet, how to tie a tie, different things. So
There's a brand that's her name is Girl Cal. You should partner with her. I just donated ties for. She teaches young boys how to tie ties. I think that would be great. So Girl Cal, I'm gonna link you with Devander, and you should. This is so beautiful.
I won't show all his stuff. I guess he'll open on his own.
Yes, I will. No, you can show me anything you want to give Math. That's fire. Okay. I love the bag.
Thank you.
Math, she really went in for you. Look at this. Oh, wow.
All right, so-
These are for him?
Yes, I notice he wears them himself. I'm not sure if he has them blessed. If not, I can send him a kit to actually bless them.
Oh, my God, this is fire.
Yeah, we can touch them because they're not blessed. Once they're blessed.
Okay. That's why I didn't want to touch them.
Yes, once yours is blessed, you have.
Well,
no
Math,
one
you
touch
could bless your own stuff. You would go.
Yes,
You could do
I'll
that.
drop off a kit for him to bless everything.
Keep going through. Take me through. Take me through.
what
Look
else
at this. I'm gonna have my mom pray over them, but since you're
Yes,
spiritual,
that works.
I believe that you prayed over them before giving them to me.
Absolutely.
And because you always are so good to me and wish me well and really want me to be successful, I will never take these off because I feel like my horoscope said today that everyone around me is divine purpose and that everyone new opportunities. So I feel like everyone that's coming to the Who Styling Who show now this is the new Who Styling Who, because you actually will see this up tomorrow. Like it'll be up. It'll be up tomorrow, Tuesday. Show Me Tuesday. Each day of the week, Who Styling Who will be dropping new content. Thank you, Jada. So every day, Mamante Mondays is the taping. Mamante Tuesdays is when the official episode comes out. Then we have Mamante Wednesdays when it's Woo Wednesdays, and we drop collaboration stuff that people give me to give some meth. I just made that up right now.
Shout out.
And the first piece we're dropping is Devander. And that's dope. I want to thank the artist Tommy for the collaboration. Now talk to me. What's this?
So this is actually a 3-piece jacket. Mm-hmm. So everything comes apart. You can take this off. You can take the hood off. The collar. You could take the sleeves off. And
that's fire.
the whole thing off. So
She came to lace me with my kid. I guess I have all the pieces. Yeah, just throw it here. It's not gonna fall. What's this?
I know we do babies. I don't know how many babies you
style. Well, you know we have the Who Styling Who. This is dope. I love the Brooklyn. If you are a child model and you're doing photo shoots, this is the best time to hit up Devander. They have some cute hoodies. My favorite, When Will We Matter? Follow her, Devander. It's Devander 101, right? Your Instagram? Devander.
It is Devander 015.
Devander 015 on Instagram and all social media networks. I love what she's doing because she's a woman. Like you said, she's a girl, a boy mom. And I love what she does with everything that she's been doing. How long you been in business for? And she's like, oh man,
I've been doing it for my son for so long, and then I was doing it with other people that would ask me, and then I kind of, sorry y'all,
okay.
I'm just compuncting.
It's okay. This is live with the Who Styling Who show. We are live with art and merch. You know how we love merch, and KHALIAH Clark is all over the place. So you're not my friend if we're not together all over the place together.
You're gonna get all the dysfunction from me. So I say a full 8. I've been doing it with my son since I was the one saying, hey, I want some leather pants for his birthday. People were like, he's 4. Like, where are you getting this from? I buy men's size small, and I would just go to my cleaners was a Spanish seamstress, and he will cut. Yeah, it cost way more than it was just, but I needed it because he was a boy. That's what I wanted. So
you would say that being a boy mom, they never really had dope stuff for kids, for boys, because boys were always very t-shirts, collar shirts, slacks, khakis. They never really had an array of stuff to wear growing up. That's why I never really wanted a boy. I was like, I want to have a girl. Girls are always want to, dress up. Yeah. So you didn't have your boy, but your boy is one of the most stylish young boys. If you really look into her brand, she's really good with patterns and like putting colors together. Like bold colors, green and white together. If you go to the Summer Sizzle, I just actually showed a couple of her pieces with crop shorts, but like knee length, but spattered with paint, or she just has an array of stuff, and it's all handmade. So I want everyone to follow Devander 015. Do you have a website they can go to as well?
Yes, Devander, DVANDER collection.com.
Before you take us through any more of these pieces, is there anybody that you would want in the brand that you haven't? And you could shout this out because I didn't ask you this question. If there's anyone on the brand that you would have, who?
I thought about this in a car.
I want to see if your answer changes.
It's not going to change for my man King though.
Okay,
that's 100. Okay. I love King.
That's Big Daddy King, correct? Or King from?
King T.I. son.
Okay.
For kids wise, I love King.
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 For T.I. Oh, thank you.
Males, I always wanted to get my hand on Usher and Chris Brown.
Usher
is a jacket guy since the day he slid across that floor. He's been jacket. If you watch him, Usher does some amazing thing with a jacket. Oh, Enrico Love.
Oh, shout out to
Rico wears
Love.
some dope bombers, and Rico like to wear his bombers extra large, like
So we're
oversized.
gonna tag all those people that you said on the Who Style and Who show when we put out this episode. Take me through.
Okay, this is real quick, so I'll let everybody else have their time. So I add a little, like you
Rose,
said,
is that
female. So it could go for male. Depends.
The roses are in. That's big trending. Love this blue hoodie. So how much are all these retail for? Like, what are different prices? Your jean jackets?
Yeah, they're
are how
all
much?
like.
So just give me an idea of what the jean jacket that you just zipped and it turned into like 3 pieces. How much does that go for?
Oh, the denim one. The denim one's $250.
$250. Okay, let's go.
Yeah. I have to when I start doing it myself, it makes sense. So it's affordable.
Right.
When you start doing it, when you do it third party,
Right.
and it becomes really expensive.
That's a whole nother show because
Yeah,
she
it took me a
actually
minute.
knows. She
Took me a
actually
minute.
works in the branding and textile industry. So she's not just a designer. She's a real designer
it's a lot.
who really works for real companies and gets the bag. Just put that out there. Putting that out
Got a
there.
little tie dye. This is a winter one, so inside is flannel.
Dope. I love it.
With the bleach spat on inside. And I think that's it. And this one is just a divan in the back.
Who's styling who? If you're just tuning in right now, we have the brand Evander. She just came and laced me with custom stuff from Beth the Man. Then she just gave me like 15 pieces for my kit. So anybody that I will be styling will be into Evander and move over. Move over. Who do you want to see in the brand so I can shout it out?
Wait, let me give you.
I mean, my answer's a little different, right? Because it's not a person I want to see in my brand. You know how Nike got just do it?
Yes. Nike, move
You hear
over,
that?
but I'm not gonna tag them because they'll steal the idea most likely before we copyright it, and then you'll be mad at me that I featured it on the Who Style and Who show. But move over, just do it. Collaboration, Nike, we putting it out there. But I
I'm happy
believe
with it just being on you.
I'm gonna get me a Nike tech suit and just put move over, and then we got the
go.
the move over
branding.
Nike show. Who's styling who? I want to thank you. Want to give any shout outs before you leave?
Oh, man. Shout out to my kid, number one. He's at football practice right now, but shout out to
How
my
is that
kid.
being a football mom?
I'm a football and basketball mom. It's stressful.
Oh, okay.
So, like, your pockets, it's like, what's happening? Trust me. The
that's-
equipment is insane.
That's dope. Lamar Odom said that Kobe came back to him in his dream and that the afterlife is not that great. So I was like, what? That's why I asked you the question. Like, because having boys is just it's a lot. I would just be looking at men and be like, where do they get these thoughts from? But we going to pray for
know,
Lamar.
girl.
And we rest in peace to Kobe. Math, I wanted to ask you, are we going to play that record? Okay, Who's Styling Who? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. Mamante Mondays, every Monday, 8 to 10 on S.STREET Media. I want to thank you to Vanta for coming up, bringing all these, there's so many gifts, I don't even know where to start. So you know what that is. It was a Mamante. Tonight's Mamante is Evander lacing me with all this stuff. Thank God I didn't cry because I've been trying not to cry on radio. I mean, not radio, on my show, but trust me, it took me a while. Wednesday, we are out. Follow me. It's a Mamante. We are going to Cancun, Mexico, Tulum. I got massive merch to wear. Move over because Casey's going to be in the building looking fly. I want to thank both brands that came out tonight. You are kicking off my October show series with a bang. We have Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and Move Over Apparel has come and laced us with the merch. And then Evander just laced me with so many, I just don't even know where to begin. It's a Mamante, so I want to thank you. I know Mav's going to thank you. Now, I don't promise hits. I just let them happen. But I know when I present this in the whole canvas, that man might either just hang it and I'll just get the picture or you'll see it in the video. Who's Styling Who? You could have been anywhere in the world tuned in. We're going to go take some pictures. We'll be right back.
Yeah. It's like every time we fuck, it's like 6:45. Something tells me you're not even down for the ride. And I got better things, but it's you that I'm gonna tell the truth, yeah, the truth till I die. Holding on to me cause you feel lonely. I ain't really think that you was on me. Cause I got pride and I know why you don't wanna stay low with me only. I just try to tell you that I switched up. Ain't the same dude from back then and now. Funny how you wanted me to change and all, but you ain't even changed and we grown now. I ain't even think that you would show up, cause you ain't say a word in like 4 months. Better off we only in a season now. Cuffing you and still without a reason now. But you the worst, grateful for my first. I wanted to level up and be on you, but it hurts. Gave you the time of day where I felt like it would work. We stayed it forever, but I knew shit would hit reverse. And I know you'll be gone for a minute, but you ain't even let me try to finish. We so gone, ain't even acting like I'm in it. Knew everything at once from the beginning. So before you change the topic, I say anything to stop this. Ay, we grown, we from the projects. We know how things will flop quick. Yeah, you bad, you know you got it. I'm better off with profits. Yeah, I'm better when I'm alone, cause I know. It's like every time we fuck, it's like 6:45. Something tells me you're not even down for the ride. And I got better things, but it's you that I'm gonna tell the truth, yeah, the truth till I die. Holding on to me cause you feel lonely. I ain't really think that you was on me, cause I got pride and I know why you don't wanna stay low with me only. It's like every time we fuck, it's like 6:45. Something tells me you're not even down for the ride. And I got better things, but it's you that I'm gonna tell the truth, yeah, the truth till I die. Holding on to me cause you feel lonely. I ain't really think that you was on me, cause I got pride and I know why you don't wanna stay low with me only. I just try to tell you that I switched up. Ain't the same dude from back then and now. Funny how you wanted me to change and all, but you ain't even changed and we grown now. I ain't even think that you would show up, cause you ain't say a word in like 4 months. Better off we only in a season now. Cuffing you and still without a reason now. But you the worst, grateful for my first. I wanted to level up and be on you, but it hurts. Gave you the time of day where I felt like it would work. We stayed it forever, but I knew shit would hit reverse. And I know you'll be gone for a minute, but you ain't even let me try to finish. We so gone, ain't even acting like I'm in it. Knew everything at once from the beginning. So before you change the topic, I say anything to stop this. Ay, we grown, we from the projects. We know how things will flop quick. Yeah, you bad, you know you got it. I'm better off with profits. Yeah, I'm better when I'm alone, cause I know. It's like every time we fuck, it's like 6:45. Something tells me you're not even down for the ride. And I got better things, but it's you that I'm gonna tell the truth, yeah, the truth till I die. Holding on to me cause you feel lonely. I ain't really think that you was on me, cause I got pride and I know why you don't wanna stay low with me only.
Who's Styling Who. We are back. Tonight's Mamante, where do I begin? I just had Zavander. She has me so full because she just gave me a Mamante, which was a Mamante sweater in a canvas. I'm just like, so I've never had anyone give me anything like that before, so I'm definitely in awe. Thank you, Devander. Now, you know me, I always be on social media finding people and finding some good things. Now, you know I'm only about linking with people that are like-minded. Well, guess who I run into? Good thing for the Explore page. So I'm on my Explore page, minding my own business, and the DripCon comes across my page. What is the DripCon, you may ask, Who's Styling Who fans? Well, I got the owner and the founder and the creative mind behind DripCon NYC. Now, before y'all try to steal his idea, the man already got everything, dotted his I's and dotted his T's. So this is one smart black guy right here. So
appreciate it.
Introducing to some. First here on the Who Styling Who show. Welcome to the Who Styling Who show. Introduce yourself.
My name is Dice Commas. I'm the CEO and founder of Rotten Apple Black Clothing and DripCon NYC.
Ooh, nice, educated black man who is on the grind. I love what you're doing. How did DripCon come about?
It was way better than I thought. I don't overthink that it's gonna be like a sold out scene, but it turned out great.
It did. What brands did you feature?
We featured, of course, Rotten Apple Black, Grow and Glow Clothing, and the Soupe Clothing, Humble Beast NYC, The Vintage Clothing, Brooklyn Untold, and Tri-City Caps.
To all the brands that showed at the DripCon NYC. Now, you do this multiple times throughout the year, right?
So August was our first one ever.
Okay.
Oh, we also had food vendor, a drink vendor, and food, drinks, and edible drinks.
Ooh,
it was like
be careful with the edibles, people.
Yeah, we actually had a situation where somebody fell out off the...
Well, who was those edibles so we know where to go find those people?
Kush and Tonics.
Oh, Kush and what? That sounds familiar.
Kush and Tonics on Instagram. That's my homeboy. That's actually my boy L, which is my partner in DripCon. That's his people's.
Oh, okay. Well, bring them to the Who Styling Who show. I want to fall out from your edibles.
Oh yeah, it's a liquor cocktail infused with THC.
Oh Jesus, you gotta watch them things, boy. Cause one time I was at an event, I started sweating. I took a sample from every single person. And it was a weed event. I took a sample of the edibles from every single table, thinking because they're so small, so I'm thinking they're like little micro doses. I'm sitting at the event. It was a game night. I literally started sweating, like profusely.
You're very brave,
right? Remember, Math? When it was so funny. I didn't even know I could sweat from those different parts of my body.
Yeah.
That's how I was. So be careful, people. Edibles are not for everybody. You think that they just taste so good, and then you eat like 6 or 7, and your ass will be seeing aliens.
I personally think you just need to know your limits.
True. So tell me about this brand, Rotten Apple.
Rotten Apple Black.
Yeah,
yes. Because there is another Rotten Apple clothing
Yeah,
line, but I didn't know. I never knew that. That's the crazy part. I never knew that.
Yeah, well, that's good.
So.
And the one thing you actually should link, you guys should talk, and maybe we could come up with a collaboration. You never know.
I'm always with the collaboration.
Or invite him to DripCon, and that'd be so super dope.
You got his Instagram?
I have his direct contact.
Oh, that's even better.
Shout out to Rotten Apple.
Yeah, definitely we can do that. I ain't got no problem with that because there's so many different brands with similar names or the same name. Like I know off the top of my head 3 clothing lines that got Humble in their name, or the this or the that. Like I put Black because
you're black.
I'm Black, and I feel like Black is exclusive. So it's like it's really a black labeled clothing. That's why I said Rotten Apple Black.
So tell me the meaning behind. We know the Black stands for black clothing, but what's the Rotten Apple for?
So we all from New York. So, when you go travel to other places and people be thinking, oh, my God, New York, they think it's either like Law and Order or Sex in the City or something like that, when that's not the case at all. Really? Like, I'm from East New York. There ain't nothing about There ain't nothing about Sex in the City or East or Law and Order, but the crime where I'm from. So
that's fine. At least you're being honest.
Yeah, so I made the brand expressing where I'm from and the other side of the city.
Did you bring anything?
Oh, I did. I brought a little something, you know. I didn't know exactly how many people was here, so
It's okay.
you know, I brought you a hoodie. I brought you a hoodie and stuff.
Oh, wait. Hold on.
That's actually one of my limited editions that became a regular hoodie.
Yeah. Fire. Okay, well, I'm going to flash. So, in a commercial break, when I go to my commercial break, I will change. Hey, we have S.STREET Media fam in the building. So, how much does this hoodie retail for?
$50.
$50. I love that.
$50.
Okay, Mr. Rotten. So, talk to me. When's the next DripCon coming, and why did you come up with DripCon?
The next DripCon is April 29th. We'll be at the Lions Den in Coney Island. Okay. That's a black-owned establishment.
Listen, I'm all about black-owned. Let me tell you the story of how I met him. So, this is our first time physically meeting each other, but I went on Instagram when I saw the DripCon. I said, "Oh, wait a minute. I do who's branding you. Let me link and see what he's doing." So I explained to him what I was doing. He's like, "Yeah, and I do this and I have the brands." And I'm like, "Yeah, I love I want to definitely promote you, and I winded up being out of town. That's why I didn't come. But what I was so impressed by it was the brands, and I love brands. This is what the Who's Styling Who show is all about. So when did you come up with the idea of DripCon?
So I've been talking about DripCon, I want to say what? Well, we talking about the last 2 years. Oh yeah, we were talking about it pre-COVID.
Oh, okay.
And then as we talking about COVID, we was getting invited to a lot of pop-up shops and stuff to be a part of. But I'm like, at the time, my merch was down, and then production for everything was low. So buying good quality merchandise to do your stuff, like I press up everything myself. So to get good quality stuff was so low, so I wasn't going to pop-up shops. Mm-hmm. So like participating, I wasn't doing, but I was going to show love to the people that invited me and some of the brands I knew that was there. And through that first half of the pandemic, it wasn't nobody really going to them. And then like a lot of people that had good ideas, they was like moving like they was discouraged and they didn't want to do it anymore, when all you just need is the right strive, the right promotion and everything to do it. So I'm talking to my partner LJ, and I'm like, "Yo, bro, we should put something together." He like a pop-up shop thing. I said, "Nah, I want it to be bigger than that. I want it to be like somewhere next to like the next Complex Con if possible. Like, but instead of you getting an invite, you can apply or buy a booth or table to do it." So he like, "Oh, we gonna call it?" And I'm like, "I don't know. We're gonna have to figure that out." So it just came to me. I don't know. It's weird. It's just stuff just be coming to me on a regular day. And it was like DripCon. And I'm like, yeah, that might be fire. So I called L in the middle of the day. I'm like, "Yo, I got a name for it." He like, "What?" "DripCon." So he like, "Yo, where you just be finding this shit from?" I'm like, "Yo, bro, it just be coming to me." And it's just.
What sign are you?
I'm a Scorpio. I'm born on Halloween. I'm in October.
I love Scorpios. Scorpios are my cosmic sign.
We the GOAT, man.
Lovers. I'm the GOAT, sweetie. I am the GOAT.
See, you and my
greatest of all time.
You and my girl, y'all crazy.
Oh.
She don't stop.
What sign is she?
She's a Capricorn.
Oh.
So she officially feels like she's the GOAT.
Yeah, because that's really her sign. I'm a Taurus, but I felt like the GOAT. This tattoo is from Earl Manigault, the legendary Rucker basketball player. They used to call him the GOAT. Okay. And he had a clothing brand at Magic, and they were giving out tattoos, the GOAT. So 7 people in the world have it. I'm the only one that has it as a female. So there's like That's 6 crazy. Guys around the world with the GOAT gear tattoo. And what's crazy is one time years ago, I was in a club, and Earl Manigault's nephew, nephew came and was like, why do you have that? Like, are you related to me? I was like, "No, it's the GOAT, Earl Manigault." He was like, "That was my uncle." I was like, "Oh, snap." And then that was before social media, so I could post. But we were in Ivy nightclub. Big shout out to Joe from New Life entertainment. You see, I still remember Showing Love. He used to have the best parties, and he still does. So follow him. He does a comedy night now back in Hoboken. Who's Styling Who? So does DripCom have merch?
We were supposed to do merch the first time, but it didn't come in time. So we definitely doing them. It's gonna be a DripCon table at the next DripCon.
That's fine.
So we have the space is 5,000 square feet. We got it fits up to 30 tables. Right now we have we at 10 tables booked already.
For the next DripCon.
Yeah, for the next 10 out of 30
How much
tables.
did you show for this month? Probably roughly 20, you think, or more?
I'm going for the 30. 30 vendors, let's pack it up. You know, everybody get 20 tickets to sell for $5 and everything. I ain't trying to take none. I'm just trying to make it a bigger thing. My goal is to run out Jacob Javits. That's
so good. And I can see that happening. That's my goal for Who's Branding You. You got to start somewhere. And that's what I'm saying. Who's Styling Who? DripCon. You got to support. I was so intrigued by you just for the fact that you actually... With me, I'm about implementing ideas. If you have an idea and you put it to play, I don't care if 5 people came in the room, that was still your idea, and those 5 people, like-minded people, came to support you. You build off of that. So congratulations. I want to give you a round of applause just for going with your idea and executing it. I wish you much success. If you are a brand and you would like to be featured in DripCon, hit them up. What's your Instagram?
You can hit me on dice.commas with a 5 on that because somebody tried to steal my page, so I made it hard to find it right away. So the S is a 5 _RAB on Instagram, or you could write DripCon page directly on DripCon NYC, or one word.
If you could have anybody in the brand, who would it be?
I just got asked this.
Who's stealing my question?
I just got asked this on Friday at another. No, they didn't say it exactly like that. They was like, "Who would you want in it?" Like,
this is my This is my question for the Who's Styling Who show. It's called If You Could. Oh, okay. If you could have anyone in your brand, who would it be?
I'm gonna say the same thing I said on Friday. For the culture, because I know once he get it, everybody gonna want to wear it.
Oh my Jesus! Can we get a drop of just when people say no? I'm just saying I'm gonna have to make one of when I ask this question and they say Fab. We just have like a Fab sound or something. You are if I'm episode 11th of my new show. You are the 8th. We have to say the 8th person of brands that want. And Fab, you are a icon, clearly in fashion.
Especially for the city by itself.
Right. Well, I know his stylist, so I'll link you. And you can definitely send some stuff. She's
Fab,
really open.
and then female-wise, I ain't gonna lie. I was gonna just give like Beyonce a hoodie or a sweatsuit.
Oh, you didn't say KHALIAH. Thank you. Oh my God, KHALIAH, the product placement.
But you already got the hoodie, so you already there.
I'm lit right now.
See, now when she get it, you can be like, oh, it's cool that he did it, but I had it first, you know.
Facts. No. June, we Marnie, Meet Rot and Black. Those are people that have access to her. Oh, ZER. Why am I saying her name wrong? But ZER Zarina. The stylist she works with, Beyonce as well. Those are the people you hit up. DM them. You never know. They're always down for it. But I know a contact to them. They're friends of friends. So I'll definitely put you in contact with Beyonce stylist and Fab stylist. Yeah. Who's Styling Who? The product placement queen. This is what the Who's Styling Who show is about. Brand building. Putting people in contact with different people. They don't call me Casey the Connect for nothing. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. Would you like to give any shout outs? Is there anything I didn't talk about that you want the world to know?
Of course, I got to shout out the whole Rotten Apple Black team family, you know. Shout out to my brothers in Rockland that support me. They the first people outside the city in the state of New York that supported me. Hilltop family, I love them to death. I got to shout out all my peoples that got their own brand. Shout out LJ. Shot by LJ.
Hi, Shot by LJ. Protocol when coming to my show. Gray sweatpants. Sorry.
That go crazy.
Just wanted to put that out there since he has black.
Another photographer, my brother Tay for A1 Flash. My brother Lit, Mr. Lit that raps, of course.
It's always. So how does music tie into with your brand as well?
I've been shouted out in a few songs, but they ain't have it on, and I was mad at them when they did it. I ain't gonna say their names because they ain't wear it in the song, in the video. So,
did they have access to it?
They got access to me. It ain't hard to get next to me. Shout outs to the artists that do wear my brand in their videos. Artist you could check out, Shocky Badass. That's one of my bros. That's his little brother. He definitely next to blow.
Okay, come to the Who Style and Who show if you're looking for some interviews.
The other shout outs I got is Harley's Hot Pot. That was our food vendor for DripCon. She will be at the next one. The next venue we're gonna be at, the Lions Den. That's my cousin. That's his venue. Shout out to the Lions Den.
If you're looking for a place to rent space, the Lions Den, hit them up.
Yep, definitely. I missed anybody? Oh, shout out my boy Dot. If anybody listens to battle rap, my homeboy DOT Dot, he got a battle on the 22nd. So we're gonna go to that. I believe it's in Maryland.
Oh, shout out to DNA. They were one of the battle guys that's on the Who Style and Who show. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who Style and Who show. Like, comment, share, Who Style and Who. What I like about Rotten Apple Black, the brand especially, is your actual design. I really like how it has the city, the train, the helicopter. Is that in reference to the World Trade going?
No, that wasn't even reference to them because it was I made the design afterwards. Mm-hmm. So it was mainly just, like I said, where I'm from, like literally 2 days ago, the helicopters was flying all over the place. So that's why I got the helicopters. It's really the city itself, but it really dictated it off of my neighborhood where I'm from.
Okay. Well, the next DripCon, do we have a date for?
April 29th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, April
and
29th.
That's tourist season.
Yeah.
So if Mess, you could go right there. Look, go right. You're not walking in anything. We have our next guest in the building, Mess. You might have seen him in the Hip Hop Closet fashion show with me. Now we're going to get him in some rotten. If you're ever looking for a model, he's there. He's dope. You're big and tall.
I'm always looking for that because I got all sizes.
What's your highest size that you come up in?
5X.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Take me through. How much is the hat? How much is the hoodie? How much is this retail?
This hat was actually a gift from my actual vendor,
but
the person that does my hats, my embroiderer
Right.
that does my hats. This was actually a gift. This is actually a 101.
Oh, 101.
So
get you to make some new hats.
So,
it looks really fat.
Thank you. The sweatsuit itself is 120.
I need to stand up. We gotta see the fit. Yes.
The sweatsuit itself is 120.
What colors does it come in? Only black?
No, black, red, gray, navy, green. We coming out. I'm doing so many different flavors this fall. I just been all over the place. I'm about to drop another breast cancer awareness hoodie.
If you get one before the end of the month is out, come back and drop it. I'm featuring all breast cancer.
Oh, that's perfect. See, and it's crazy because I was sitting here arguing with myself on which hoodie to give you, and I didn't want to just automatically assume because you're a female do pink. Mm-hmm. But I was going to do the pink because of the month. But I could bring back another one. There's no problem.
Of course. Anytime. If you want to FedEx that, got you.
I'm like 20 minutes away.
Oh, okay.
I rather just
like,
drive over.
comment, share. Come see me, Who's Styling Who. I love the in-person interviews. Is there anything else that you want to share? What's coming up next for you guys?
DripCon and my fall line. I got all types of stuff because, Halloween coming up. That's my birthday. I got a few designs coming out for then.
Okay, so you're doing an exclusive drop on Halloween?
Yeah, I'm doing one for Halloween. We dropping everything. We just dropped I got to update the picture for the new Breast Cancer Awareness Month hoodie. Mm-hmm. And then after that, we bringing back one of our old designs. It's like a comic bubble that say "Yer." Because we from New York, so I'm bringing back the Yer hoodie. For those that have been asking me and been on my back, it's coming back.
Shout out to Melissa Knowles. She has Yer clothing.
Oh, see, I didn't even know that. See,
Yer University.
Yeah,
that's too. And also, I think Ken Stars or somebody, the group that he runs with, they have the Yer merch too. That's what I'm saying. All you guys need to collaborate. There's great minds think alike because your Yer ain't the same as his Yer, and everybody's from different parts of the city. There's 5 boroughs, so of course, great minds are gonna think alike. Every borough. That's what we say. New York. I never said that word because I was from New Jersey.
Oh, that's crazy.
But now I'm learning that New Jersey says the word a lot too. I think it really is a New York word.
Yeah, every borough say it, and everybody say it depending on the neighborhood.
But what does that exactly mean? Now I'm
like, It's like yo. It's literally the new yo.
Okay.
It's
Who's styling who? Today's lesson. Today's Mamante is your. Because they say it everywhere. They're saying it and they say so now when the people say it at an event, they're trying to tell us yo to pay attention.
Yeah.
To get
Or they calling you, or they just trying to get your attention. Point blank.
It was today that I really paid attention to what because I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm just like I didn't want to say my age, so that just wasn't a word in my time of growing up. But I'm seeing that it's adapting to that everyone says it. Yeah. My child. And I'm just like, yeah, like, okay. Who's styling who? But I want to thank you for coming up. I want to thank you for my gift. Since I didn't wear it while you were talking, I'm going to definitely wear it on the show and give you your own hit. I'm going to wear it with some cute, I'm going to wear it with a cute, some shorts or maybe leggings. I'm really into high black boots this season. So like a thigh high boot, so a thigh high boot and something. But when we take the picture right now, I'm going to throw it on right now. Who's styling who? You could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who's Styling Who show. Mr. DripCon himself in the building. I want to thank you for coming out. I want to thank you for coming out, and I want you to make sure that you follow him. That's Dice dot
commas with a 5 instead of the S_RAB.
Who's styling who? I want to thank you for coming out. Any more shout outs before you go?
Shit. Hold on, I got you right now.
Okay, cool. Do you do music as well? Because you have a music voice. It sounds like you were about to say. And my single's gonna drop next week.
I don't do that.
Okay.
Tried it a long time ago. I don't feel like it's for me.
Oh, so just fashion?
Yeah, just fashion.
Who inspires you in the fashion world? Outside of Fab, just wanting you to dress Fab, but is there anybody that was a mentor to you or made you want to start your own brand?
Really, I'm a sneakerhead, so if you buy certain sneakers and you don't got nothing to go with it, or if you do, it's probably expensive or a reseller is selling it. I ain't want to go through that, so I started making stuff for myself. And then it was just like I started the clothing line with my homeboy that passed away. So yeah, we supposed to start originally in 2015, but ended up doing it. He passed away. I took like a 2-year break. I was like depressed and all of that. I didn't want to do nothing.
What's his name so we can shout him out?
R.I.P. to my bro Kimani Little, aka Phantom.
Kimani Little, aka Little. Shout out for the Who's Styling Who show. Rest in peace. May your memory live on.
Love you, bro. But yeah. So I ended up doing it like that with him. I think I shouted out everybody. Yep, I definitely did.
Well, we thank you for coming to the Who's Styling Who show. Thank you for when I called, you came through. You didn't have to. I know you're super busy. You run multiple businesses. So I just want to say and give you your flowers here at the Who's Styling Who show. Thank you for coming. Thank you for believing in the Who's Styling Who show with dropping the exclusive Rotten Apple Black, because this is what the Who's Styling Who show is about. It's all about the drip.
It's always about the drip.
And I will be promoting the DripCon April 29th. DripCon, if you're a brand and you would like to be featured or a vendor, hit him up. Rotten Apple Black and Dice,
RAB, or just go straight to
Rotten Apple.
DripCon NYC.
Go straight to DripCon. You'll find it quicker because that spelling, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it.
DripCon NYC on Instagram. That's the easiest way to do it. Just go to the page and send a DM. We check it daily, hourly, every couple of minutes. I checked it 5 minutes before we came in.
Who's styling who? So this will be a great time to send them DMs. I want to thank you for coming up. What's his name again?
LJ.
LJ?
Yeah.
LJ, thank you. I hope you got my good side. Thank you for the Who's Styling Who show. We're going straight into my next guest. But before, we're not going straight into my next guest. I got to take a picture with my homeboy, the DripCon man himself, Who's Styling Who. While we switch out to that, we're going to play an S.STREET Media song from one of our S.STREET Media. What he said, I know you heard him. His voice projects. Who's styling who?
Yeah. Sounds so good, wouldn't you agree? Turn that shit up. Shot for you, shot for me. Only the real can relate. Mike Fuego. House of Fire. Amazing Most. It's privy. This for that part of me that was styled by poverty. The hood in my veins now was clogging my arteries. It gave me vision, it also made it hard to see. I seen the artistry within the armed robbery. We got our 3-bedroom from a lottery, where you could catch a leg wound trying to find your key. You need that extra leg room when you find the V. Richer in the fansoons is what we bout to be. Brick sales, now every lobby got fish scales. Broke women who only hobby was rich males. You do 1 3 to 9, you take a big L. Then they throw that in your face, now how that shit smell. I'm coming home better than I used to be. I know the man in the mirror gon' shoot for me. I don't really trust niggas, truthfully. It's the privy, no motherfucking juice for me. I played them project games. Before Bloods and Crips, we had project gangs. They tried to jump me after school, but my projects came. Somebody ate your food, you had to digest pain. Damn. We came a long way from cane dealing. The hallways with the paint peeling. I swear to God, I must have seen 1 billion, but never even saved 1 million. The roof gone, we could change ceilings. The good guys, they the same villains. I woke up, I had a strange feeling. Bitch, I'm feeling like Dame feeling. I'ma be my own boss, any cost. Fat boy, 10 chains, no shirt. Ricky Ross putting on for my city. Now it's time they get me off. Been too long in this city, where the fuck I'm getting lost? You from where I'm from? You done what I done? You love Noriega, you was eating on the run. Police hit the door, they just beat it like a drum. It took me out that zone, that weekend wasn't fun. Now I just laugh when I'm looking back. I used to have to crash where I cooked the crack. I'm on the stage with a crooked hat, feeling like Big when he said, probably in a city I ain't never been. Trying to get some pussy I was never in. Tell them motherfucking haters that I'm better than. Kelly rolling in my future, it'll never end. Tell a #1 producer who's the better pen. From a soldier to a shooter to a veteran. Damn Q, it be stupid to dish you. Even your superficial flows are super official. That last bar there wasn't even mine. Yay sniffing, I just did a Yeezy line. Way different, and I can't be defined. Stay pimping, and you know I'm keeping mine. It's for that part of me. It's for that part of me that was styled by poverty. Yeah, it's for that part of me that was styled by poverty. Woo! Yeah. Sounds so good, wouldn't you agree? Turn that shit up. Shot for you, shot for me. Only the real can relate. Mike Fuego, House of Fire, Amazing Most. It's privy. This for that part of me that was styled by poverty. The hood in my veins now was clogging my arteries. It gave me vision, it also made it hard to see. I seen the artistry within the armed robbery. We got our 3-bedroom from a lottery, where you could catch a leg wound trying to find your key. You need that extra leg room when you find the V. Richer in the fansoons is what we bout to be. Brick sales, now every lobby got fish scales. Broke women who only hobby was rich males. You do 1 3 to 9, you take a big L. Then they throw that in your face, now how that shit smell. I'm coming home better than I used to be. I know the man in the mirror gon' shoot for me. I don't really trust niggas, truthfully. It's the privy, no motherfucking juice for me. I played them project games. Before Bloods and Crips, we had project gangs. They tried to jump me after school, but my projects came. Somebody ate your food, you had to digest pain. Damn. We came a long way from cane dealing. The hallways with the paint peeling. I swear to God, I must have seen 1 billion, but never even saved 1 million. The roof gone, we could change ceilings. The good guys, they the same villains. I woke up, I had a strange feeling. Bitch, I'm feeling like Dame feeling. I'ma be my own boss, any cause. Fat boy, 10 chains, no shirt. Ricky Ross putting on for my city. Now it's time they get me off. Been too long in this city. Where the fuck I'm getting lost? You from where I'm from? You done what I done? You love Noriega? You was eating on the run. Police hit the door, they just beat it like a drum. It took me out that zone. That weekend wasn't fun. Now I just laugh when I'm looking back. I used to have to crash where I cooked the crack. I'm on the stage with a crooked hat, feeling like Big when he said, probably in a city I ain't never been. Trying to get some pussy I was never in. Tell them motherfucking haters that I'm better than. Kelly rolling in my future, it'll never end. Tell a #1 producer who's the better pen. From a soldier to a shooter to a veteran. Damn Q, it be stupid to dish you. Even your superficial flows are super official. That last bar there wasn't even mine. Yay sniffing, I just did a Yeezy line. Way different, and I can't be defined. Stay pimping, and you know I'm keeping mine. It's for that part of me. It's for that part of me that was styled by poverty. Yeah, it's for that part of me that was styled by poverty. Woo! Mommy, I miss you. Yeah.
We are back. Who's Styling Who? Tonight has been a jam-packed show with some amazing guests. We have a winner today. We actually impressed mathematics. Today I found out that mathematics actually liked one of the brands. I didn't even know he had a brand favorite all this time. Who's Styling Who? Could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned in. Oh, man. What can I say about my next guest? Should I let you introduce yourself? Or, ladies, this one, you know I'm all about. I should do like a bachelor, a rep for you. This is the original black bachelor. He hasn't been on no show, but he's educated. And I want to know, why the hell are you still single?
Wow. This is what we're doing tonight?
No.
Okay,
Introducing yourself. Introduce yourself.
Jason Wallace, a.k.a. Mess, from Brooklyn, New York.
Former professional basketball player. Can we gonna leave that part out?
Nah, you got it. I thought you was gonna do it. You got it.
Okay, played all over. This man is cultured. Chile, Argentina, Saudi Arabia, France. What's CBA?
The Continental Basketball Association.
What's USBL?
United States Basketball League.
What's ABA?
American Basketball Association.
Training camp with the Knicks. Jason has earned his MBA from Purdue. Where's Purdue University?
In Indiana.
Oh,
West
so
Lafayette.
you left out of New York.
I mean, I've been all over. I've been all over.
I
the
mean,
world.
I'm just saying to go to college. I didn't
didn't go to school in New York.
Do you have a favorite place in the world?
Favorite place in the world is the Bahamas.
Really? Out of all these places?
Yeah, it's beautiful. The weather's great. The people are fantastic. You can just lay on the beach and.
Well, that's how I feel about all the beaches that I'm on. Maybe you're my soulmate because I love to travel. Jason co-founded the Honor Humanity, a 501(c)(3) nonprofit focused on supporting underserved communities across the country. Jason is a filmmaker, currently in pre-production in his first short film. Yep. He is an avid runner, ladies. That means he will run out of your life when the first signs of trouble hits.
Second sign.
Well, okay. You give you 2 times, not the first red flag. See? Give me other chances, man. You just run away when you see the first sign of my craziness with my freckles. Always judged. He's you've ran 6.5 marathons? Or 6 half marathons?
6 half marathons, New York City Marathon. And now I'm about to go for the 6 star. So that's New York, Berlin, London, Chicago, Tokyo.
Wait, you run?
And Boston. No, you're not going to run to those places.
I was going to be like, how do you get there? Sorry, blonde moment.
And each city has a marathon. So those are the major 6. So if you get all 6, it's. So
you've ran so far in.
So I ran so far in New York. So in the next year, so.
How do you train for a marathon?
It takes a lot. For just say for New York Marathon, you start in July. So you start doing short runs. You start doing track work, so doing some speed stuff, so doing stops and starts. Then you get into some long runs, so maybe it's like 5 miles, 7 miles. You keep every week you build up. So on weekends you probably get out early in the morning and run a little bit longer. And so when you get to about October, this time you should be able to run about 20 miles plus, just straight.
I got bad knees. I can't run.
Yes, I started late. I had played basketball. Thank God I never got injured. So I started running later in life, in my 40s. So
Really?
I don't have those knee problems.
You're part of the 40 club?
Oh, Billy, come on, you see the gray?
It doesn't matter. I know girls that are
Look how long we
25
know
with
each
gray
other.
hairs.
How long we know? How long have we known each other? We definitely been.
We met. Did we meet on Twitter though, right? Or we met through other people?
We met through other people.
Okay, I was making sure. I wanted to see if you knew our love story. Where did we meet? Where did we fall in love with hip hop?
Now we recently just were in Kai's hip hop closet, which was super fun. Did you have as much fun as I had?
I had a blast.
Ladies, I don't know if they're putting out a video for this, but this man was in a Sherlin with no shirt. That was the highlight for me. That was the Mamante for me.
This video is out. This Kai has a video.
Oh, she put it out? I didn't know if you put it out yet. Oh,
Yeah.
send it to me. I'll put it out on Man Crush Mondays. Why not? I'm going to bring it back out.
We all decided that. Like all the fellas,
Who came up with that idea? Because I was backstage and I didn't style that moment. But when I turned around and saw her chest, I was like, it was almost equal to me what gray sweatpants does for me. And I didn't think I could feel that way.
Yeah, my man, he always goes with his shirt off.
Oh, okay.
So he was like, he asked, he's like, yo, what's up? So
Did Debonair do it too, or was he not part of the taking off? I think he had a shirt on.
He had a shirt,
he wasn't ready for the whole.
So by the time we got, first I was like, nah, I'm good. I'm just gonna wear my, but by the time we got to the end, everyone was hype, we was feeling it. We all took our shirts
drinks,
off.
That rum punch
was
that
popping.
was some. I don't know. I think it had Spanish fly in it because we were all at some point just like ready to just be like, woo.
So then the two younger models, those guys took theirs off too. So
yeah, you couldn't let them outshine you.
Yeah, so we all had a good time. It was fun.
Shout out to your
and
daughter.
You look great. Yo, you look great out there.
Thank you. Let me tell you something. That was a dream come true for me. I'm always behind the scenes, but telling people what to do. In my head, I've always been a model. So to actually really
when you pulled up, I thought you were styling someone. I thought you were helping.
You didn't even know I was a model.
I thought you was helping Kai. I thought you was doing. I was like, oh, you help April. Like, okay, cool. Like, all right, this is what's up. And then you like, wait a minute, now I see your name. I'm like, oh, they spelled it wrong. That's why I know.
Shout out to the misspelled. No one ever spells my name right, but she felt bad when she said it too. She's like, I'm sorry, KHALIAH. It's okay. I was just happy. First of all, I just thought I was walking for April Walker. I'd never even in my wildest dreams thought I was walking for Hip Hop Closet. Then I walked for House of Swag, so I was all the way free. I mean, souped. I was just like, wow. I couldn't even believe it.
I feel like you stole the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like you had all the energy. You was out there, like looking at the videos, looking at the
You gave
pictures.
me. Let me say something. When you sent me that footage, I literally was like, I must have watched it at least 100 times. Like 100 times. Move my phone. Sorry. Okay. Baddie. Shout out to House of Swag and the shirt that she gave me, Baddie. And this is a Stapleton that's going to be on my show, The Fly Girl. Kai, I'm coming for my jacket. If you would like to get me a Christmas present, any of the Who Styling Who, I would like a jacket. One of the two jackets see, she actually let me wear, she came to the Who Styling Who show before I came here. And she let me wear this Sherlin jacket. It's black with gray that DJ Jeff Hayes promised to get me. And in the midst of it, he just never gave me my 5 for my jacket. I'm going to keep saying it till you give me my 5 for my jacket. Because I have audio and the proof that you said it. So I'm just confused, Jeff. We cool. About to tag you too. I'm definitely adding you when this goes up.
Yeah, I just picked up my Sherlin last week.
You got yours?
Yeah.
And you didn't get the red fur for me.
Oh, I didn't even know that was
an option, right?
Right. I thought Jeff was getting it, so.
He didn't even know about. No, I'm talking about my red fur. You know that picture. Now I'm putting it out on Man Crush Mondays, the picture of us in the mirror.
Okay, yeah.
And then we show that we should have the same coats together.
That makes sense.
So how is it now to work on a film? What's this all about?
So my passion has been a writer, and to segue really quick,
Your
everyone
book?
brings you, clothing or brands. I'm gonna bring you a book that I wrote.
Oh
So,
my goodness,
it's a book
broken. Look, today's were we not talking about this? If I show you what my horoscope is, can I just read to you what my
Sure.
horoscope was today? That this lady just hit me on my booty. Of all the pictures, it was the booty shot. She decides to say, big shout out to her. Let's go to the screenshot because I had to put it up on social media. Shout out to Priest Detrude Susie. She comments and says, sis, your ancestral guides do have an important message for you concerning your destiny and a toxic guy around you in the past. This energy that are blocking your throat chakras. Pause to the throat chakras. Also, sorry. Also, your love life issues. These things are turning off your positive and amazing energy, causing your setback. DM me with your right palm photo if you wish to know more. She just leaves me right there on the blockage part. Right. For $9.99 or probably $149.99, she'll give me the rest.
She'll give you the rest.
The rest.
But right now,
Take me about this broken. What is it about?
Yeah, so it's a book of poetry. It's about 100 poems written throughout my life, inspired by me, friends, family, so forth. So, and it covers everything: relationships, love, laughs, jokes, whatever.
Which is one of your favorite? Because I opened up the book and I'm not enough.
Not enough.
What is not enough inspired by?
So not enough is, if I remember correctly, basically like everything that the woman has done, everything the guy's done for this woman is like it has never been enough.
As who was the one that you were not enough for?
That was based on somebody else's relationship. I'll tell you, some of this is all. A lot of it is the names have been changed to protect the guilty.
Not enough. Forgive me for I should not be writing this. I should be. Oh, okay. I ain't giving it all, but loving a guy like me in ways I never thought possible, sacrificing time and pieces of your heart to satisfy my late night feed. I'm not enough. This is me right here. I'm about to text this to somebody. Risk It All is one. Who's Risk It All is about?
Risk It All is about
me.
Risk It All could be. Risk It All is about who the woman that you or the man that you feel is going to be that person. Like, will you risk it all? Like, are you going to propose to them or are you going to spend the rest of your life with them? Like, you got to take that shot.
Who was Lose Some?
Lose Some. That's a sexual poem. So.
Oh, reading. Reading.
But what I did was for
what's one of your favorite ones?
My favorite ones, Sunday Morning.
Oh, what's that one about?
So that's about a guy going out with a girl, and on a Saturday and the next Sunday morning, he's like trying to decide, is he going to like call her right away? Like, he don't want to feel like he seems like he's thirsty, but he's feeling her. And so he's, thinking to himself like, man, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And that's what that's about. Veterans Day is another one of my favorites. Like, when you get older, you're with your partner and you kind of reminisce on everything that you've been through in life.
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
We went through this. We went through.
We coming, baby. It's the best sign. So
that's that's my
What's your compatible sign?
Well, one of them sexually is, and I hate to say it like that, because there's a book right behind you. When I get off, I want to show you. It's all about horoscopes. So they said that sexually, Scorpios and Taurus are good lovers.
Oh, interesting. That's a good.
Do you have a favorite sign that you've been since you've been dating all these years?
Man, probably my favorite sign is probably Scorpio.
Scorpio versus Scorpio? How does that work?
Because we know each other. Like it's there. Pisces too. Pisces is a good sign. I'm
out there running.
Gemini,
you think Tauruses are crazy? Have you ever dated a Taurus?
We gotta think about it.
Let's go back.
I gotta think about it. But so to tie into the film, what I did, I've always been a writer, always wanted to make films. And so what I did was take Sunday Morning is going to turn into a short film. Right? So, again, he's with his girl, he's trying to figure out, and then he goes to hang out with his boys and he's talking to them about what should I do, and they're giving him advice. And she's with her girls and there's that advice. And he's trying to get to the point of like overcoming his fear, right? Because a lot of times for us, there's that fear of rejection, there's a fear of actually doing it the right way. Like, man, like I'm successful, right? Like the survivor's remorse that you get. So the second film is Thoughts, which is fast forward. They've been together for a couple of years. They're married, got a kid. And so she's thinking like, all right, everything's been perfect. Like, what's going on? So it's his time to reaffirm her in the relationship. So you're like, yo, like we good. And then fast forward again, to Veterans Day, they're going to be an older couple and they're going to reminisce on everything they've done, as, when they first met, through the relationship. So really it's a story about Black love through different generations.
Is it already done or you're still doing it?
I'm still in.
If you need any wardrobe, let me know. I'll definitely.
Oh, definitely not. But I said we in pre-production for the first film, so I want to shoot it next year when it's a little warmer because we get into this cold weather.
Wait, you wrote something for me too, Casey. I hope these words inspire you, fulfill you, excite you, and push you. Oh, Jason. Why did I feel like this is going to really change my life for some reason? Like, I just feel like I'm really going to be into this. And I'm going to come back and I'm going to tell you which ones are my favorites.
I hope so.
Do I have your permission to post some of them
absolutely.
if I like?
Yeah, you can. I'll send you the link. It's on sale on Amazon, so people can buy it.
Yes, please. How much does this book retail for?
$15.
Oh, no, we're going to support. I want to buy 2 books so I can give them to somebody. I want to support author. Kiss. What's this one about? Just a regular kiss? Have you ever been kissed and to a way that it would make you write something?
Yeah, absolutely. The sparks fly and you think about it, like, man, that was a great kiss.
I'm a little torn because I'm sitting here. Who did the artwork for this?
Oh, so that's amazing artist, Roxanne Teneo. She, it's like, I can't remember her IG. I think it's like Art by Roxanne, Art by Rox. But she saw, so I wrote the book originally. I did my team of Jenny, Nick, Nicole Hardesty, and Natasha Campos. I grabbed them together. I said, hey, look, I want to create, take each of these poems and create a different story. So the original book was, let's say you had Sunday, Veterans Day. It's the poem, and accompanied by it is a picture of an older couple that I know, and they were holding a picture of them when they first got married. Oh. So we went through and we did 60 different, pictures, video, everything, and we put that on iBooks. So that was the first version of it, and that's my baby. So then Roxanne saw the book and she was like, this is dope, but those are all how you interpret poetry, and poetry is very subjective, right? So you can read it and think something is different, right? So you said, why don't you reprint it? I said, I'll do it if you do the cover. So she did the cover. She said, give me 3 women who I think influence the cover, and I did, and she made a composite of 3. And
Who are the 3 women?
One of them is Beyonce.
Beyonce's
in there.
Tonight. And who's the second one?
I don't know.
And who's the third one?
I don't know.
Oh. Well, right here, this is KHALIAH, that red right here. This is when he first met me, and he was thinking about me all these years, and he wanted to make a dedication to me. So I never got with KHALIAH because she's broken. So find Broken, written by Jason Wallace. Purchase it. I will be buying 2 books. Who I will be giving them to, I don't know. But after I read this, I'm going to let my spirit lead me. Or maybe one will just be a Christmas gift. If you would like to purchase Broken, follow what's your social media and the website where they can get it.
So you can follow me on IG. It's MESS. And then my other IG is Jason Creates. Jason W. Creates. No, Mess Creates. I'm sorry, I changed it. Mess Creates. Yep.
Quick question that I asked everyone. If you could get this book in the hands of anybody, who would it be?
If I get the book in the hands of anyone, who could it be?
It could be more than one person.
I'd say
female
probably,
and male.
Yeah, so female would be Sanaa Lathan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Sanaa. Always love Sanaa.
That's your women's crush Wednesday.
She's a creative. She directed her first
would
film.
Would she be one of the characters if you would get her? If you could
Absolutely.
get her to be
for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. And the other is Barack Obama. Barack does a great job. He's I think he would love it. Actually, I think he would.
Barack, we sending you one.
Facts. I think he would. I think he'd appreciate it.
I appreciate it just off the cover work alone. I'm really intrigued. Then about to go home, take a bath, and it's an easy read. I think 99 pages. You could finish. For me, I could finish this in a day. I'm gonna take this with me to Mexico and read while I'm on the beach.
That's what's up.
Give you a look in Tulum. Make the people want to buy it. Broken by Jason Wallace. So I got to get in your business.
All right, let's go.
Why are you single?
Why am I single? I think timing. I think that's what it is.
Are you looking for that special someone?
Yeah, for sure. I'm a hopeless romantic.
You are?
Yeah,
Can you believe in love at first sight? They asked me this question on a radio show. Shout out to Madison Kelly. She said, she asked me this question, do you believe in love at first sight? Do you believe in it? Do you believe it exists?
I believe it exists. I think it's a little harder now, but I do believe it exists.
So,
or is it different versions of it? Because you might see somebody on social media first. Where you're like, wow, wow, I like her. Wow, that's it. And because we don't really necessarily meet people in person.
True. How did COVID? Like, what did you do? Did you write any more books during COVID?
COVID was difficult. My grandmother, I was helping take care of my grandmother, and so it was tough because I didn't want to get her sick, right? And so when you think about in the beginning of COVID, we had no idea what it was, who'd get it, whatever. There was no vaccine, there was nothing. So, we gotta go to the store, gotta get food, gotta get things in, and I'm purposely like pushing her off, like, or isolated from her in the confines of our house, because every time I go outside, I'm masked up, gloves, all that, but I don't know. So as we got to the end of the year, she passed away 2020. So that was difficult because, she didn't get sick from COVID. She just felt lonely. It was just this, people really couldn't visit. My brother had to like be outside because he was all over the place, so he couldn't come in. It was tough for her. And as a very social woman who liked to have people around, it was really hard. So COVID was difficult, but I think what happened for me, I kind of turned it into like, okay, what do I want to do going forward? Like, what does my future look like? And that's when I said, let me start writing the script for these films, because if I don't do this, then who else is going to do it? And so that's where it kind of turned into like me starting to write more, getting into the nonprofit. We had been doing some things, so we kind of like started to shift to like really kind of hone in on what we want to do in that space. So it just turned into like just a creative space for me where we're able to grow.
I'm very impressed. I've always been intrigued by you for years.
Oh,
I love a man that you can have like in-depth conversation with, and it's not just about like what we saw on social media or like just music or even fashion. Like you into I didn't even know.
I changed my outfit for today too.
I wanted you to wear what you had.
The weather was crazy. I had something.
Well,
else.
give us. This is a fashion show. So what did you wear? Hold on one second. Ladies and gentlemen, when he was supposed to come last week, but, situations with scheduling conflicted, he texted me and said, I'm so disappointed. I had my outfit like it was the night before school, ready for your show. Oh, so I'm thinking like, this is what he was going to wear for my show.
But it was cold, so it is rainy, so I can wear.
You look good though,
thank you. J. Crew.
Okay, so, a man that still wears J. I love J. First of all, J. Crew is one of the most comfortable. Yes. It's not even casual because they have a spectrum of all different. Right. But you can be resort wear, you can be rain wear, anything. It just has everything, and it gives a little streetwear sometimes.
So I'm tall. I'm taller. I'm equally proportioned, so I can go to the store and buy things. But once you find a brand, you kind of stick to it, right? And so I don't even know how I found J. Crew. I think I just took
the magazine didn't come to your house like they all came to.
Yeah, it comes now, but because I'm a subscriber now. But I didn't. I was like, I went in the store and I bought I think I bought some shorts. And they were really soft. They felt great. And I was like, wow.
They use a good cotton.
And then I said, okay, I was looking. I was looking for some camo shorts, and I got the camo shorts, and they were like 7 inches, which is not. It was just short.
But that's trending now.
Right.
The Carlton shorts are trending, ladies and gentlemen.
So I said, let me find 9-inch shorts. So now I started finding 9s, and then I said, okay, let me try the shirts. And then as I start to, find more items, and then they go on sale all the time, so it makes it even better, right? And I live in Williamsburg. There's a store in Williamsburg. I was working in Union Square, so I could order it online and then just pick it up at the store. So it made it easier. So as a tall guy, you kind of you stick to.
And what's your backup brand when J. Crew doesn't J. Crew doesn't give you what you want? What else do you go to?
Backup brand. Well, it was Banana for a minute. Yeah.
Oh, you dressed in the clean cut, no logo. J. Crew, Gap,
Nike. So you know,
Gray sweatpants.
yeah, I got the tech sweats. I got all of them.
Send me a picture.
Walk away. So
Walk away.
got a couple of those.
And of course, hip hop closets for
Yeah.
all your coats and sweatsuits
Yeah.
and different things like
So
that.
we definitely trying to spread it around. But Jake. But this is definitely a J. Crew top. So
I love it. You look great.
Thank you.
Tonight's style award goes to Mr. Mess. We could have been anywhere in the world, but you're tuned into the Who Style and Who Show. I want to thank everyone that is tuned in. I want you to cop Broken. I'm going to read it. I'm going to give you guys a review. I'm going to Tulum, Mexico on Wednesday. So you can catch me on the beach with the book. I want to really get into it. Train ride. Ooh, is that about a train here in New York? Or is it?
I mean, most of it, I wrote most of it on the train. So,
Really?
yeah, when I was, because you're traveling around. So, basically, back when I had a BlackBerry. So, you could easily.
Miss the BlackBerry.
You literally could just type like this, standing here and just type, not even looking at the keys, and, you got all these perfect words.
Do you still have your BlackBerry?
I do. Yeah, it's somewhere around.
I want to say
Yeah, Motorola.
T-Mobile,
was
you
way
need to
before their
bring
time.
back.
Well, actually.
it's Motorola, but.
Yeah, Two Ways to me was way before.
The
its time.
Sidekick?
No, not the
Oh,
Sidekick.
the
Motorola. No,
the two-way beam.
Yeah, the original, yeah.
You know what's so crazy? If you lost yours and it was like your whole thing just like shut down, you couldn't upload it because they weren't at that point where you could like
It
re-upload.
was all on the cloud.
Oh, it was?
Yeah.
I didn't know. I never.
It was all on the cloud.
I
Motorola
never
was
had.
well
I
ahead of
I
its
had
time.
it, but I didn't
You
have
do
it.
all
If
the
that
fancy
makes
stuff.
any sense.
You had the Sidekick. That was
I know you're not dissing me on my own show about my socket. Flip. I like the Nextel. Where you at? Like, but that used to get you in trouble because people just start blip click. That's why I didn't like the Nextel. That's why I don't have a the face. I want to go beep beep boop boop chirping. Yo, you don't hear that? No, I don't. I know. Boop. Then they come. Yo, you be like, oh my. Click, click. I used to talk to my friends and be like, Care Bear stare. They'd be like, what? Care Bear stare. Final stare. And then they would just blow me up at random times. I lost a boyfriend behind the next I want to say. Anything after 12, guys don't appreciate calls.
There might be a poem in here for that.
They will?
Yeah.
It might be? Which
Yeah.
one is it? I got to tell you? I'll find out.
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming to the Who Style and Who Show.
I appreciate you having me.
This was well overdue. I actually want you to come back if I do maybe I don't know, you're educated. You could bounce off of me. I bounce off of you. When we do relationships. Because I don't really have, there's so much I want to ask you relationship wise, but I don't want to put you on the spot. I'll save it for up close and personal. When you show me how to work my damn gimbal.
I got you. No,
on my gimbal date.
I got
So if you could date anybody, who would it be? Me? No, I'm just joking. Totally joking. Just wanted to shoot my shot. I'm broken.
You're not broken.
I'm broken.
No, you're not broken.
If you ask mathematics, am I broken? I just show you're my Norman. Who's styling who? But he's my producer, so he's like my norm for Wendy. So I always ask him for random things, and he'll be like, the same way he's talking to me now is how he. I just want him to engage in
In your life.
my theories actually.
Okay.
So what's next for you outside of the film?
So we just hit 5 years on a nonprofit, Honor Humanity. So it's honorhumanity.org. And so I'm going to Houston next week we're building a community garden in Acres Homes in Houston, Texas. So we're going to have a whole event, people volunteering. I'm going to build the gardens out so the people of the neighborhood can come get free food. Well, obviously we're going to plant everything, and then when they harvest it, come get food.
Because fruits and vegetables are the way of planting now, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You got to. And so we purchased a restaurant in Acres Homes. And so that's going to be where the gardens are. Some of the gardens, we're going to start to employ the kids and returning citizens to work at the restaurant. And then this way they can get job skills and, have something to put on their resume and get paid. And we want to buy the plot of land that's right next to us so we can build a community theater because we want to make this space like a really safe space for the kids. So this is kind of this is 5 years in the making. We've really thought about it. My partner, Tiffany, Chefs to the Stars, she has really been driving this. This is her.
Her baby.
Her baby. So so the first thing is creating this community garden. We're working with MD Anderson. We're putting together a program to help teach people how, like, what's a vegetable, what's a fruit, why they're nutritious, how to harvest it, how to cook it. Because a lot of people don't even know those things. Like, they don't know where the fruits and vegetables come from.
I don't even know where to even start. I know gardening is really big right now. I know people are preparing to where, in case we have to only eat our homegrown food.
I mean, it's but it's also a little healthier, right? So, you know, there's so many foods that are processed. So many foods have so many different chemicals.
My stomach, I be dying.
You know, it's tough, and so you know, for kids, especially kids, like, we
give
kind
me
of want to
3
get
foods
them
that we should be eating that we
3
don't.
foods that we should be eating. Let's see. Right now, I've been eating more beets. Beets are great for your heart, blood pressure. So especially for us as people of color, where we suffer from high blood pressure a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So beets are good. Let's see what else. I probably go more to chicken and fish.
Okay.
I really haven't. I'm kind of pushing off beef.
Okay.
I'm probably going to shift to being pescatarian next year.
Okay.
So when
I'm joining the fight with you. Pescatarians, here we are.
And let's see. Tiffany's probably going to kill me because she's probably going to drill these things into my head. I'm thinking of a third. Yeah, like thinking about some, like, just fruit, just like oranges, watermelon. Again, watermelon is really good for your heart. It's, you know, and that's the thing. Like, you gotta think about. There's an IG account. What's the gut? And she.
What's the gut is called?
What's the gut?
Oh, I need to read
and
that.
And like, she has all these different juices. So like, I made apples, beets, and carrot juice yesterday.
Oh, and that's good.
And that's good for your system, good for your heart, good for your blood pressure, all that stuff. And it tastes good. So you gotta, you know, we gotta kind of get the kids to thinking about those type of foods.
Healthy
versus
ways of eating.
McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, right? And get out of the food deserts.
Right, and you need to link with Michelle Obama because that's what her whole theory is on food.
She was ahead of her time, but they didn't want to,
They don't want to cancel her. Right. They wanted to cancel her in the McDonald's. Well, I want to thank you for coming, Mr. Wallace, Mr. Jason Wallace Broken. Yes. Thank you for my autographed copy. Follow Jason Wallace. He goes by
MESS.
MESS on all social media networks. I want to thank you for coming out. Thank you for engaging. You know, it's all fun and games here on the Who Style and Who Show. Don't beat me up. Anyone who is dating him, I apologize. I just do it for the clickbaits. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned into the Who Style and Who Show. Broken is the name of the book. Thank you. I will read it. You look fabulous in your J. Crew. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you tuned in with me. You want to give any shout outs before you go?
Yeah, shout out to my daughter, Taya.
She was also a model at the Hip Hop Closet. Slayed, honey.
Shout out to my business partner, Tiffany Janelle, Chef to the Stars. Shout out to Marlon Rice. We've been doing a middle-aged marathon series, so that's coming too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we got a lot going. You know, shout out to my family, friends, everybody. Like, mom and dad. You know.
Thank you, Jason, for coming up. I would like to shout out all my guests tonight. Move Over Apparel, Devander, Rotten Apple Black, and my guest from S.STREET Media Zone. Come around and say hi. Wave at the people that are here. Oh, he doesn't want to say hi. Say hi. What's your show? Trip Over Radio. Follow everyone on S.STREET Media. Follow KHALIAH Clark. Big shout out to my mommy. I love you, mommy. My #1 fan. Shout out to Moet. And I will be back next week, hopefully with a tan. Shout out to my girl Tanil and Sony. Who's Styling Who? I will see you guys next week.